the quarterbacks out there, you throw it up, it's lockdown.
Exactly. Or you get sacked.
2-5. 2-5. And Rebel Run is my favorite show. Rebel Run is my favorite show. Rebel Run is my favorite show.
Welcome to this week's Rebel Run Sports Show. I'm John Morris, joined as always with Rob Papa.
Thanks to our guy Kennedy for the intro.
Number 25.
You better know.
That's our dude.
Right.
I spent the weekend down in South Carolina. Left you alone.
Hey, that's not a bad way to spend a weekend. Me and Monty Fritz were making fun of you about
Yeah, it's hot down there.
We were wondering how you swing a golf club with arms like that.
Oh, man. Better than Charles Barkley. Probably not a better result, but better looking.
Is that right? At least that's what you
All that hot yoga I did back in the day.
That's what it is?
I think so.
All right.
Still got a little flexibility in there.
Yeah. Monty gave you a 2X too. That'll be a little hot yoga.
2X. Yeah, I'm 3X for bust. I'm warming up at 3X right now.
He said it's got some stretch to it.
He's got to have stretch when I put my arms in and pull it apart. Big people know what I'm talking about.
Right. Oh, man.
All right, let's get to some games. There's a lot to get to.
Yeah.
I'll start running up. Battlefield beat Osborne 27-9. So Centerville played Oakton. They played at Oakton. Oakton's kind of down.
Yeah.
Always a tough place to play. But Centerville pulled out the win 26-20.
Yeah.
And hard to read.
I know. Centerville, they confuse me sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, there were stretches of that West Potomac game where they looked unbeatable, but there were stretches where it looked like they couldn't stop West Potomac. So
Right.
They
dropped a game at Champ, who's good, but then they beat South Lakes, who we thought was unbeatable with their schedule. So, alma mater, company namesake, Fairfax High School, had an alumni, Coach Jason Eldridge, come in town.
They did.
They went there.
I talked to Eldridge before that game. I was actually going to go to that game.
Okay.
Had a couple of things shake up, so I ended up having to go out to Hayfield, which not a bad.
Not a bad.
But I really wanted to see that game, and I knew it would matter more to only me and Coach Eldridge. We're the only two people that would really mean it, that had a special meaning to. But they had a guy with a 105-yard interception return.
Oh, wow.
I asked him, I was like, how mad were you yelling, no, 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 when you saw him?
Right.
And he was like, no, actually, he was in front of me. I saw he had a lane, so I was playing, please go, please go.
46-14.
Yeah. Hey.
That's a way to bounce back.
And I'm telling you, they're much like Noah Kim.
Yeah.
Tony Muskett, only going to get better.
Still young.
Absolutely.
Still young. Freedom Woodbridge played Forest Park. Not much of a football game, it looks like.
I mean, there's nothing bad against Forest Park. That's just something great about Freedom.
Yeah.
Man, they're good.
The playoffs are going to be fun.
A.J. Felton had another 5 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's 29 in 6 games.
It's insane.
It's ridiculous, man.
It's absolutely insane.
It's good. Would he beat, by midway in this season, would he beat your career total?
Oh, for sure. I'd say so. I'd never admit that on camera, even though I just did.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But yeah, I'd say he's...
It's a good thing I gave you that drink before you started.
Yeah, he's in the conversation.
Yeah, right.
Garfield almost won a game, but they didn't. They lost to Osborne Park 27-26.
My guy, man. Adonis Teray, my guy out there. Yeah,
27-26.
Don't kick him the ball.
I don't have the score in front of me of this game, but when I was in South Carolina, you sent me the statistics. And I may have been what we'll call for PG purposes a little touched at the time when I got the text message. And I started telling the people I was around about this guy and the numbers he put up. And I mean, Hilton Colgan, we kind of knew which direction that game was going to go, but
the score was a lot to a little.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a lot because one man in that game had 8 touchdowns.
It's insane. I don't care how up or down one team is playing another.
8.
On 13 carries. Couple
and
catches.
353.
Yeah, it's insane.
Goodness.
Wow. Ricky Slade.
That's almost like saving him for later in the season, and he's still getting 8 touchdowns and 353. It's ridiculous.
I mean, I watched Penn State play football, and I'm thinking, I mean, how do you follow up and act like the guy they have playing right now
with that guy?
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it. Hey, recruiting ain't bad.
Recruiting ain't bad.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
Good.
Lake Braddock played at Robinson. I can only imagine the atmosphere was fantastic, like it always is.
Had to be.
But the game,
You know what? Robinson coming off that big win against Hayfield.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got a little something to tell you about that.
Okay.
But Lake Braddock, though, they had a tough early stretch, but they had
Come around.
The front end of that schedule was not easy.
Right.
I mean, start off the year with Westfield.
Sure.
All right.
Never a good way to start.
I'm telling you, Jack Darcy from Lake Braddock, quarterback.
Yeah.
Watch that dude.
I may go watch them this week.
There you go.
All right. Langley, South Lakes. The boys are back in town, huh?
They both had over 100 yards on very few carries.
Hey, what do I got to do to get some jerk chicken?
You got to go there.
I
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like Mama Austin going to be.
Don't worry, Mama Austin. I'll be there for playoff time.
She didn't say Mama Austin's delivery service. You know what I'm saying?
They know where the mayor's going to be when the playoffs come around. Come on.
But isn't that the same thing you told us?
Hey. Cover your ears, Coach Keating.
Well, no.
Or maybe they'll be playing each other.
He knows better. That's the difference.
They'll be playing each other. You
Yeah.
can see that. Madison Westfield, speaking of Coach Keating.
We'll talk about that game.
Yeah, we'll talk about that
That's
one
a
later.
great game,
Sarah
yeah.
was there. All right. I'm looking at this score. Marshall, who I saw play last week,
Yeah.
they beat Annandale 41-40.
Came right down to the wire.
Yeah.
So, Marshall, that running attack is doing something.
See, they are. Remember last that was insane.
Yeah, man.
I was adding up the numbers and I was
55.
like, wait a minute.
55 carries for 10 apiece.
Yeah, it's
crazy.
It's insane. Was this Heritage's homecoming game?
Man, wait.
You know who they played?
Why are you going to do that to him?
Just asking. Heritage beat Parkview 56-8.
Good.
Champ 7-0 over Potomac Falls.
Yeah. I talked to
That's a
a couple
tough
people.
win.
Talked to a couple people at that game. They said it was just a defensive struggle throughout.
Yeah.
I said something might be going on with Champ's offense. Not
Oh,
the
really?
same as it did earlier in the year, but
Woodgrove beat Riverside 50-20.
yeah.
Freedom South Riding. Is this the first time I can say the other Freedom won a game this year?
Yes, it is.
They beat Rockridge 45-19.
Yeah, man.
Good. Good
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah.
Briarwoods dropped one to Stonebridge, but
As everybody does.
47-7. That game's not as close as their lacrosse games are.
No.
It's not-
You know that Stonebridge goalie, I think, is only a sophomore. Too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. From the lacrosse team, I think
Huh.
it's only a sophomore. That's ridiculous.
I
I don't
remember
know.
they had a lot of young lacrosse,
Oh, yeah,
a lot
they're
of
gonna be great.
sophomores.
Both of them. Both
Yeah.
teams are going to be great
I
again.
think they're going to be okay. Patriot beat Stonewall Jackson 39-12.
Patriots good.
They are good. Gotta
Boom.
check them out.
Short expert analysis,
Yeah. They're right around the corner. We gotta go check them out.
basically.
Stewart 42-9 over Edison. W.T. Woods and Coach Van Aker with the big win over South County. That was a little bit of a surprise.
The most shocking score on the show.
29-21.
Yeah, most shocking one on here.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
I hope he gets things going there. I think he will.
Yeah,
good.
Well, I mean, Woodson's a great place to. Woodson's a great place to be a coach.
Yeah. And if you win at Woodson, you get all the yeah.
Apparently, Jackson Miller's running for delegate. He won the state title. He's running for delegate.
That's right. Woodbridge. They beat Potomac 48-0.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
All these kids out of Woodbridge are
It's just great.
it's awesome.
Great.
These three schools are
Woodbridge, I'm telling you, another guy. Man, Ontavious Jackson. Goodness,
Yeah.
watch that guy.
it's fantastic.
He is.
Yorktown beat McLean 54-27.
I think Yorktown's got only one loss this year.
I think McLean has all losses this year.
That's possible.
That's okay. So now we're going to get to Hayfield versus Mount Vernon. That was a game, one of the games we had circled on our calendar this year.
Of course, man. Well, Hayfield was coming off those two losses. They lost to Robinson 42-7 just a week prior.
Yeah.
Monty Fritz, if anybody out there gets a chance, go watch the Major Football Talk episode that we did with Monty Fritz this week. When he talks about it, he wasn't so happy that Coach Henderson was trying to get them right this game. He wished they would have done some of that stuff the week before.
Right.
But, it starts off, and let me tell you something, Mount Vernon came out, and they took control of stuff. They came out, it was 20-7 early.
Right.
Man, Jordan Reed, Monty talks about him a lot. Dude, when you see the patience that he runs with, he caught a screen pass. He's a sophomore, right? Catches a screen pass, just waits for his offensive line to set up.
Right.
I mean, he's basically walking back there.
Huh.
Waits for them to set up. As soon as they do, boom, he's gone. Jukes 2 guys, gets into the end zone. It was beautiful.
That's awesome.
Yeah. All right. Brian Cobbs. So, they moved him around a quarterback. They've played him all over the place.
Everywhere.
So Monty Fritz has been prepared for that.
Yeah.
Coach Henderson was not. Kept him in receiver. He played him at receiver. Kind of moved him around in different spots, playing receiver. He's a freak.
He's a man.
He's a man.
Yeah.
All right. Hayfield, you've seen them before.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them this year. This is my first time seeing them this year. I was blown away with the athletes that they have.
Yeah.
Blown away. You expect Cobbs, and he changes everything you do on defense. But Travis Williams, number 2.
Yeah, he's good.
That dude I think he was probably a little bit of a late bloomer in his high school career. That dude is going to be special at the next level.
Right.
Like, he's trouble. Rajon Pringle. Dude just gets the ball and he's off. He's off. He's running so fast. He's going. He's on
the
crossing the line.
Sprinter finish.
Absolutely.
I love it.
They may have got a couple penalties.
Yeah.
Coach Henderson may have let him know afterwards. But between those 3 guys, Travis Williams 3 catches 100 yards. Brian Cobbs 9 for 94. Rajon Pringle 3 for 89. They had 378 yards passing in that game.
Wow.
And weren't all deep passes.
Right.
You just give them screens and they're
Yeah.
going. Travis Williams made a guy. Oh my goodness. He stiff arm, spin, gone to the end zone. It was ridiculous. Now, Kylan Booker, running back.
Yep.
15 carries, $116, 2 touchdowns.
Solid.
Yeah. It went from 20-7 to like 56-34.
How'd that happen? I love Hayfield. I was a little surprised by that score.
Dude.
I wasn't surprised that Hayfield won the game.
Right.
But that amount of points.
School record.
Yeah. But
it was like, it was
track
like a
meet.
snowball. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
It was like a snowball. They just started and they couldn't stop scoring.
Right.
Cobbs catches he has one early, then he has another where he catches in the back of the end zone, just stares at the guy on the ground. He is a monster. And you know what? Like, we talked to him a couple of weeks ago on the show. He's tremendous to talk to, always polite, always terrific answers. When that dude's on the field, he's nasty. Right? Gotta be. I'm sure Maryland loves it. He's a grown man.
Yeah.
So is Travis Williams. But the guy who I thought really turned the tide in that game, Jamori Robinson, number 40, defensive end. Him and the other defensive end, 89. I don't know what planet those 2 dudes are from.
Right.
But I do not feel like a man when I'm standing in front of them. He's listed at 6'4", 200 pounds.
Bigger?
He would be the heaviest looking 200-pound man I've ever seen in my life. He completely, you could see they had trouble stopping him from getting to Tim Heltzel.
Right.
Heltzel got hurt in the game.
Oh, no.
That kind of took him out. He came back in, but you could tell
Yeah.
So they just went on 63-41. Our guy Kennedy, the end of the game, they throw at him one time, he knocks it down. They throw at him a second time, he picks it off. He let him know.
Yeah?
Don't do it twice.
I love that dude.
Love him.
He's awesome.
He's the best, man. Kennedy, my guy.
Kennedy.
I said, let us know that, Rebel Run's his favorite show.
He should come on.
We're going to get him on.
Yeah, we got to get him on.
Yeah, because he got no problem telling you how good he is either. I love it.
I want to see about this Coach Henderson barbecue. That's what I really want to see about.
Yeah, he told me about it during the game. Told me that he had some that day. And I think Cobbs told me after the game, too. He made some brisket, right? I'm like, why you going to tell me that, man? Come on. So, yeah, you're going to make me hungry while I'm standing there. But it was ridiculous. After the game, I got a chance to talk with Brian Cobbs and Travis Williams, and then a few other guys from the team.
Awesome.
Check it out.
Stay asleep.
2 tough losses. You bounce back tonight. You put a school record on the board. Tell me about the game.
Coming in, everybody was doubting us, saying Mount Vernon was undefeated. But at the end of the day, we didn't let that get to our head because we know we're a better team, and we know that when we put in the work this week, this is probably the best week of practice that we've had since Coach Hendo's been here. So we knew coming in that we were focused, locked in, and we were going to make some plays happen.
Basically, it was all about finishing this week because Soko was a heartbreaker. Robinson,
guard stopped hands to us. This week was all about finish. They came in 5-0. We had taxes to complete. That's what we did.
So, how mad was Coach Henderson after last week?
It was pretty bad because coming in, like I said before, with this week's practice, we had a really good week of practice, and then before last week, Robinson was sloppy week, so we know we gotta do better. We knew last week coming in, we thought we were focused, but at the end of the day, practice how you play, and then we didn't practice good, so we knew what the result was.
Basically, just bad, honestly, because we all. That's my man right there. Y'all handed it to us, and we lost, but we needed that loss to come out stronger. That's all it was.
All right. Go ahead. Take me through the play.
Coming to you live.
All right, so got the ball. My coach said, don't chuck no one, just do. Got the ball, stiff arm, made one man miss, spin move, slow motion, to the crib. Take it to the crib. I was gonna die, but he was pretty far.
All right.
Don't forget about me.
We got Kennedy Carr right here. Kennedy Carr 25.
I'm trying to tell you, don't forget this number. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, remember this.
Watch out, Kobe.
Oh, this guy got shot of
It's Garvin, and he makes the team run.
There we go.
Best man that we got. My man Garvin. Right here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Garvin!
But those guys, awesome.
Love the Hayfield guys.
They're awesome. Awesome. And they bring one of the managers over, one of the guys over, and kind of give him some pub at the end of that interview. Those guys are great, man. Coach Henderson is a classy guy, and it feeds down to his players.
Well, I want him to feed down the
Basically, bring me that
barbecue
coach.
for sure.
I'll come get it.
All right. All right. Falls Church versus Lee.
So our guy Sam Shooter was out there.
Okay.
This game, I was looking forward to because two great running backs in this game. Quandre Marshall, we talk about a lot.
Very good.
But I'm telling you, Jonathan Mulatu is he's probably the most underrated player in Northern Virginia.
Yeah.
Man, that dude's phenomenal. There was a play in that game where two Falls Church guys hit him at the same time. They were the only two on the ground. You know what I'm saying?
How big of a kid is he?
I don't know how big he is, but he's just physically strong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's fast. I like watching him play a lot. But close game, I mean, Falls Church, we talked about their injury issues.
Yeah.
They were kind of moving Luke Sayer around, not just at quarterback, but they put him at receiver. He played some safety. He was moving around some different spots. Luke Sayer's a really athletic dude, so you got to do what you got to do when you got injuries going on. Quandre Marshall, 34 carries, 225 yards.
Wow.
Also had 3 catches, 105 yards, and a touchdown.
Huh.
Quandre Marshall, man, that guy he's a number machine. If there was fantasy in high school, he would be the guy that everybody would want to do.
Right, yeah.
That game goes back and forth in overtime. Falls Church gets a field goal, wins 16-13. Quandre Marshall had like a 88-yard screen pass or something that he took. It's just ridiculous, man.
That's a tough loss for Lee.
That is.
And they had another tough loss, and I'd be remiss if I said Doug Morency. Shout out to Doug Morency, our buddy Doug. He was running security at Lee for last year, and he took a job as the head of security for a college in Maine. So he's out of here in November.
That's not close to Northern Virginia.
It's not close. It's gonna be
Doug's
cold.
that way, though. He's that kind of guy.
Oh, he'll love it.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm surprised he didn't take a job in Reykjavik or
They must have
like
the same geographics as Iceland. That's his spot. Shout out to Doug Morency, my guy.
It is. Hey, Howard's own.
That's right. All right, Madison versus Westfield.
Boom. How good of a game was this?
Not a lot of points, but a great game.
Yeah, man. And look, those two teams, I give a ton of credit to the players at Madison. Coming into this year, an incredibly tough situation. I'm sure they're probably getting tired of hearing about it.
Right.
Those guys come into an incredibly tough situation, and they've been phenomenal this year.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to take a real step back. They lost their running back,
Sure.
Thomas. I think he moved down to Florida. They lost a bunch of guys off of that team. I mean, Sam Kidd and Jacob Hootke and all those guys. You lost a lot of guys off that team. For them to come out and play like they have, it's impressive.
Very impressive.
You lose. Your only 2 losses right to Stonebridge and Westfield.
Yeah, you're doing okay.
Yeah.
You got nothing to be ashamed of there.
No, man. They're Brandon Walker, 21 carries, 126 yards for Madison. On the other side, you got Eugene Asante.
Yeah.
31 carries, $130. Neck and neck the whole way. There was a play at the end of the first half where Noah Kim had the ball, runs. The ref said he stepped out of bounds. I don't know. It looked good to me.
On further review, he might have stayed in.
John Becerra, our guy John Becerra, best in the business, was out there that night. He sent the play to me right away and was like, I don't know about this, man.
So?
Yeah. So I talked to Terry Toll before that game, and I told her, you and I wouldn't be there. We're sending our guy John Becerra out there.
Oh, yeah.
He needs to do a game of the week.
He should.
He's killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was great. Noah Kim, 11 of 19, 90 yards.
Getting better and better.
Getting better and better. Patrick Berry on the other side, 11 of 21, had 3 picks in there. That defense will do that to you.
Yeah.
Taylor Morin for Westfield he's great. Plays receiver, plays DB. He had a great game. Had the only touchdown of the game.
Okay.
Nice little touchdown in the corner. Then the end of the game, Madison's driving. They're going. It looks like they're about to score and take the lead to win. Taylor Morin comes up with an interception to end the game. It's just,
clutch.
Yeah, clutch. They just got guys that do that all the time. You might look at him and be like, he might be okay, and then you just come out there and blow your doors off.
It happens year after year.
It's amazing.
It's got to be the coaching. I mean, they've had great players.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
At that point, when it happens year after year, there's different guys doing it.
Yeah.
Coach Simmons, Coach Keaton, this is coaching.
And, back to back, you kind of luck into Ramon Johnson at quarterback and you go to Noah Kim.
That don't hurt either.
No.
That don't hurt either.
No, that's ridiculous.
All right, well, we got a big week coming up. I know you're excited about, man, you should just get a condo in Woodbridge.
I should.
Should.
There's some right across the street from Freedom.
Yeah.
Right across the street. I just watched the game from there.
Let's start with Osborne and Stonewall.
Yes, thank you.
Osborne and Stonewall.
Man, I got Osborne.
You got Osborne?
I've got to get out there. I've got to see that quarterback chance.
I'm taking Stonewall. They have way too many players that are playing at Virginia Tech for them not to be winning more games. So maybe they started this week.
That would be called a family pick for John Reed.
It is. Stonewall Jackson.
There you go.
They're like mini Hokies.
Right.
Yeah.
Reggie Floyd again.
I know it.
Gosh, so good, man.
He'll be a star there next year.
Yeah. Well, he'll be a star before the end of this year, too.
He's good. Mount Vernon versus Stewart.
Man. Monty Fritz doesn't like the bye week. 2 years in a row they lost in the bye week, but I don't think I think they're going to come out ready to go and ready to. I got Mount Vernon.
Yeah, I'm not picking against them this week. They should beat Stewart.
Monty's not happy about that.
I'm sure they'll be. Wow, they should try to lay 70. I like that.
Yeah. Let me tell you something though. During the game, you didn't tell me that his voice did that during the game.
Oh,
it's like he becomes a quarterback again all of a sudden. I was standing there.
He's on the field too.
Oh goodness, is he?
Yeah.
Oh man, but he's fun to watch.
He's fun to watch.
We need the coach camp for him too.
We do.
And the Hayfield defensive coordinator, he's got to have his own camp. Oh my goodness, so great, so great. You'd have to, we have to turn it down a little bit. My man doesn't say anything quiet. That's for sure. It's great.
All right, West Springfield versus South County. South County, man,
I can't imagine them losing another game.
Who? South County?
Yeah.
I mean, schedule's not easy.
No. Where you going?
West Springfield's playing well.
What you got?
I'm going West Springfield.
Are you?
I am. I think Dridge has got this thing.
And he's been quiet.
He's been real quiet. No more Spartan spotlight.
Oh man, he's so mad at us about that.
I'm going West Springfield. I think they win this game.
You know what? I'll take the other side just to go against you, South County. And I can't imagine Coach Pannoni going back-to-back games like that.
W.T. Woodson, our man Jared Van Aker, had a big win. Now they're going to Lake Braddock.
Tough.
I think this may be the game I venture off to. Lake Braddock, keep the concession stands open. I am not on a low-carb diet this week.
No, and if there's anybody that can buy and fly, he will pay. Oh.
Who do you like in that game?
Man, I'm taking Lake Braddock.
Yeah? I'm taking Woodson.
In the house that Lamont Atkins built?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I'm taking Lake Braddock.
I'm taking Woodson.
We should have a Heisman and just name it the Atkins.
We should.
After that year last year, we should name it that.
Yeah. Atkins Diet, Atkins Trophy, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. If you give me that speed, I'll be on whatever diet. I'll be on whatever diet they call it.
All right. Once again, game of the week comes in the city of Woodbridge. Is that a city? Town?
It's a city now.
It's a city now.
It's a city now.
It should be a state.
Basically. They're going to secede from football programs and start Woodbridge.
What do they call it when 3 teams all play each other? It's not like a
round robin?
Round robin. Yeah, it's another word for it, though.
I don't know.
I'll go with the WWE term. We'll call it a triple threat match.
Triple threat
So
match?
triple threat match, round 2, Woodbridge at Freedom Woodbridge.
This is going to be a really tough game for me. I mean, I'm going to be there. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to be there. It ain't going to be that hard.
Right.
But I'm going to be there. But it's going to be tough for me. I love both those teams.
Yeah.
Love both those coaching staffs. I know they got a lot of respect for each other, too.
For sure.
So, man, I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's going to be really, really, really good.
It's going to be great.
Who you like?
I mean,
Well, not who you like. You like both teams.
love both teams. But, you know, as much as I've been talking about Freedom, how would I look going against them?
Great. Freedom?
Yeah. Do it. Do it.
I'm taking
Do it.
Woodbridge.
Boom. I like it.
Sorry, Daryl. Still homies. Take
Yeah.
Woodbridge.
Good.
Coach G.
Coach G. Love Coach G, man.
I think, I'm not going to be surprised either way.
No. No.
I want to say, for what we've seen on film, I want to say Freedom may be the better team, but they got some holes. I mean, they've given up a lot of points to Hilton, but
He said that.
I did. They gave a lot of points to Hilton.
Yeah. That's
So
Hilton.
that means Woodbridge is going to,
Woodbridge can score.
they can put some points up.
They can. And they got, man.
Watch this game end up being like 13-6.
You know what? I bet you it'll still be great.
Oh, it's going to be great either
The
way.
amount of talent on that field is ridiculous.
I'll tell you what, this message goes out to the city, state, town, province of Woodbridge. They better show out for this game.
Oh, man, yeah.
Student section, both schools, that game should be
Yeah.
it should be the most watched game to date in Northern
But
Virginia this year.
wait. I got to drive into the stadium.
I'm just telling you.
I know,
Get
but
there
I'm saying-
early.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
Get there early. It should be packed there.
Coach Overton, is there a back entrance? We trying to play that traffic. You gotta take me through the back like Goodfellas. You gotta take me through the kitchen.
That's right.
Oh,
Well, this should be good. I'm looking forward to it.
absolutely, man.
All right,
Absolutely.
good week. Sorry, I was out of everywhere. Out of the state.
You when you do things like that, you give us content.
I-
Monty Prince was like, I can't believe his life. I was like, hey, man, what do you do?
Oh, it's adventurous, if nothing else.
Right. Appearances at the Capitol Home Show.
I spent
golfing trip.
I spent a lot of time with some elderly gentlemen playing golf this weekend. It was a lot of fun. I got beat by a 79-year-old man. Badly. It's okay. He was like, don't feel bad. I've been playing golf for 65 years.
Oh, by the way, before we leave here, I got to just mention this.
Yep.
John will be at the homecoming game for Mount Vernon in 2 weeks.
Ooh,
They
wait a
have
minute.
already requested his presence.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Are you going to be at a high dive at Colgan High School before
I'm just
this?
saying, they've requested your presence.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who's playing?
I don't remember.
We'll figure it out. I'll get out there. I ain't putting no uniform on.
It'd be cold, man.
You think so?
Yeah.
3X, 4X.
not.
That could be a 4X by then. Got a box of donuts. Got a box of donuts for dinner.
He's a cream puff away from 4X.
Thank you for joining us. John Moore, Rob G and Papa. Check your local listing. You can find us in a lot of places, always on rubberrunsports.com.
Always.
We'll
Yeah.
see you next week. Better see you at Woodbridge.
Better be there. Man.
Yeah.
And at
Whole
Lake Braddock.
town.
Go to Lake Braddock.
I'll be there.
Bring him an out. Bring him some outfit. That's
Bring
crazy. He'll wear it.
bring a hot dog without the bun. How about that? See you next week.
Are you kidding?